This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Wadu TV sunye yama nyina kwa ba fisha panso na bayintinsi mo Captain Smart akache before election no ensem bebre koso. Oh yes. Before election no na Captain for then na offer at the NPP no offer the NPP nim the year U10 otisim when NDC akache na ne offer the mama sa any offer pa more than 1 year need or offer NPP for papa. Na MSS Sunyani teaching hospital regional 1 na osenyoma okohu wo ho na nyenyenyenyenyenyenye emma wotete mabani ye pa sebi yo ase mpanyefo wo memu no ase sebi yo omunyiso ma o no keka bebere memfa nkense so ono akasa be kama wate na asembeni onim se no yi program bia ewo Onua FM awatu di asembeni no ni ho na JB Tremma na ofre JB ofonso ewrade yem NPP for ni nyina kan bi na NPP lusu ya woni misa captain kan all right ntine ko Captain Smart
Meteoso JB
ba cho hwan ni o
nana koto me kasa sa ashoman
nana koto ma minti o
oman no JB oman in penifo na kasa no omumbu oman ni ye oman ni ewo mu no omumbu ni ye me de me school na wo ka asem no omoje na se me ba wie na sin training wa ya fra no chamba wa try as wa pass wa koy interview ni ajade omo fra no they say me go private one oko obi ma to form so magic scano was am a choice of magic 200 to 3 schools magic scanning na ma so ala try as man fra no protocol and omodi so my no omodi so my no no omodi omba ko school papa ni ya break ya bond so ya investment ya maji yesika ya private ya hu dia ya o manu adai ya hu dia ya o manu adai ada dia nkwa 70,000 Ghana cedis ase Ecobank EDC am here mu try ka Jacoka was 2028 music ka 2028 baby ja omani why show ya so ase
that's it I would try
na mi am sika ka se we tiame o la tell sika ta mo be tiame ka na ko mo de me ba mi ko press ka ba na me fa hom Debbie you say yo
I would try
omo say you pa na agree boni ya be ni fa because mi am sika o la tell ta mo be tiame ka na me ba press ka dia me sika me investment ta ma ye me ba ki aka tell say me ya so be tiame ka 2028 ama for kwa choka o mu timi ngis ka no adai abaye sika enya say private way abaye ka so be tiame ka 2028 what do you mean asu si o didi chaka sa mo titim Debbie omu bu ya tajao omu dia ngu ye ya black ke wo wiase na omu hwe bibi pa
ne here say be ma ye ni ada ho of course untumi nye careful throughout share oba besia o ena ode pressure nipa me pese me boni din I know her ne okotua bribe no so minim no a osanso yeso jani enyesa okotua bribe I mean that is how they have created the system charge 24,000 Ghana cedis so they are called Wesley girls now 24,000 Ghana cedis no otua 24,000 Ghana cedis ne ma no afeko yi achire akra na enya school mu ho ontua sika ne man back a no oba na send 22,000 Ghana cedis eka 2,000 cedis on can say edu a processing fee and I have all the recordings here me was recordings ni na me was recording from beginning to end say nya krono ni trimodin a when I yes ade we processing fee for what me kwatwa me be man na say me kwatwa me be man na me nya ntwa me pieto eso so wanza me je boso Yes, say ya man yo yen akase de ye pesa mukumia. Yen ya yetua to. Yen ya yetua demudie ne omo je demudie. Mo amutua bribe ne omo je bribe na. Mo say your mind no, yes, say your mind no. I am not blaming the teachers alone. I am not blaming the education people alone. I am blaming whoever is also paying. Yes, be anim. Say, Nana Dakwa Kufado, Ede, free SHS Aba. Now also say, okay, Obad when yes, school no pay, and a wenya. No bid that no so kwa jitu iska 25,000, 9,000, 20,000, 15,000. I mean, what sense does it make? Say ya na mode free SHS be bo Ghana for krono dia. E de mu twam na yasomunwe yen. Because some in prediasa, yenum benom ye tua school fees echo school. School a ope near the wako. Adey. Free SHS ayedi aba, ba ko pa ayedi aba. Ehun sem bebre. Free SHS ba ko, ehun sem bebre. Free SHS ba ko, ehun sem bebre. Free SHS ba ko, ehun krono bebre. Free SHS ba ko, ehun sem bebre. I mean, what is this? Debi aye say o man ni say minu mienu ye ne yesay man no minu mienu ene yesay man no minu mienu ena yesay o man no. It is completely out of order. I mean, why would you do this? This is a very fantastic policy, but what she said chire it wo ye now demand the pakrodo for free and na ye den. But what said the pakrodo say this o wutua say sika we answer na betumi aye de amount wanya otua wo nje ba no. I mean, what is this? And a binom for each do mo 9,000. A binom for each and you, I mean, a for the beef fry. You can just hear it for yourself. Me no be no yes my yet mu ye wi ani aba be kasa aban ne ye. Ye wi ani be kasa kufu ado abon, but me no be no yes my. Me no me anu. And ye che man ne de si wonum ne ye twitwa na basa ne sre. Because o dia demudie e ma besuma tua demudie. You are paying bribe and you expect me to I'm paying the bribe and you're also receiving the bribe. And both of us are guilty just because of one common free SHS. Mame kwa umare soda mene captain Nkobo. Jedo bibia boko there.
Bibia boko mi nu na unso e.
Oh, e wo betene. E wo betene.
Ba krom ben fremi.
Be abro. Beba bro. Ze ba ko di fufu ba mami. Nti beba bro.
Be di ebunebunu. E di abom.
Na se men ka kire be se be na beba na yiri ba ma da yiyo beba no yedi. Na ne yiri ba ache no ba won. Konti ne yiri ba ache no ba won. Me ame bodawro no so me yiri ba ache no ba won. Na nas bibi anya bebufu se bebo we so bebo be kurabo bebo ma brofo bo na we want to be that. Daje do sunyane boko de
sunyane nyame adom bibia eye boko bibia bewi ye fefe.
I see. For the purpose of omwa omanya daje NTB enano pay, what can you tell us from sunyane enano enewie?
Yedi kan late kakra more than an hour. Na kochire na technical phone go so here, but about the other room. Yitimi wi ye do jubedi ni shisha se na no matram konwe wo sunyane nyina including sunyane mahema and the acting president of the Sunyane Traditional Council and nananom penifo hu ina so bye. Independent parliamentary candidate or from pa or by and NDC parliamentary candidate, NPP parliamentary candidate or yes certain member of parliament, Honorable Asuma Treme. When to me amma on my say notice no according to no notice no amantem into amanent to me amma. Before that no my say obeba. I was sending the videos near the Amaya or Kasa, Yobekana Yabo, but I don't know what actually happened. went to me amma but on my actually say when you emergency if you are so serious so because when you emergency na won't mean your hoshi na common question nyina no ye hu ye ne say ye ya NPP no o hwemu yi a na che say wasisi eye sisi higher bono region and the capital ni yesunyane ntimu a ekọ ye ewodwumedie na se nananom ahemfo animu ni nyina ne kire se woni bibia a ombetini di akire se biebu se bi anyado ye aban ye NPP aban number 1 led by Miamesije Kufo, NPP number 2 led by my counterpart Nana Danko Akufo-Addo omo shedan ye bibia wa ha enunti ombetini ahwe ho e de ato aba enumu na baba Mando Ebaye na obetena say as spokesperson communications officer my party no na fei no ni aid oyema member of parliament or some NPP parliamentary candidate ni be church mu enema omotimi aye omo aye 2 unit classroom block ba kon obokuru ni di mi refi my 6 unit classroom blocks maybe omina ewo emiamia ahodo woni ade and aye bibia ewo aye bibia ewo kakra but all said and done bibia ko fine edu baby na MPP for no ya gidi kakra at a point you could not tell whether some were being one or more opposition but nananom ne do mo nan si form nananom do mo nan si form bibia etimi ekọ so wano see ye ko so sunyane eno no ye ko so sunyane
I see na only omo edi komo we engage omo no omo say omo key challenges omo de wo sunyane ne patam ho no no ene de
galam say ni ha but now other people I know also people's assembly dan kasen to me am so if you say party communicators parliamentary candidates and then ananom no and they engage omo enne na adaji ni honti amaye ntimi antoa so na ebinim complaining women so ebinim complaining akwan but predominantly no na youth no kase adwuma pa wo mbeye no enya ade a adwuma ewo sunyane manimu ha adwuma ncheda ni ha a omu wo adwuma omo ye eno ntino eno ye biggest problem and then omo market no omo patch say for the past 28 years no both NDC and MPP we made omo hwamo pa and the NDC parliamentary candidates no ono kra na boss so say 600 na 1992 ase kabima minka bia memu ase ebesim ne no enya dia omo odwa na otin so to a so da na ma meka ne table ase besim ne enso to a ye ma me no ma tunyane ne mpotem no still enso no bo na dwom ho ayebasa nti ono ankasa ka say no de parties ni na no omodi sunyane hwamo na mum no sanyame ye da dom na ono betini ba wone seat ni dia one John Dramani Mahama beka na said ye oye Kotokraba market na oye your friend is saying KGT and so or the on any beka no what to be and so abaha.
I see. Yara, but if someone be drew Ashanti region, what next from Sunyane?
Ashanti region say I'm no say no. Yen said I'm fee a bono proper.
Okay.
We are heading towards Ashanti region. You be drew Kumasi and ne.
Maybe before some bet was no. Yes, Nyame ya do much na. Bridge be eda atafweti kese. Nanado eba ko sa bridge no. Na senya na aseso boache ye wie ye na nsu to na ho mu ye pa na yeso aseso boachi aye wi na nado e kwa commission nyame adom o china ne ne chinachi enti eno ne by way of information na watafo ati kese ho no mo anti okwa ebia be kwa koto so e wo ho no mo
ti ombe commission bridge no
aye
a bridge
aye
and a president never commission bridge
aye sa no mo ka
and I want to be a bridge.
Oh, Sir John and the catch them you.
Sir, Mampeni Bako commission bridge.
Oh, now Orefi say now my penny eco commission State of the Nation's address. Nasa so watching Mampeni eco commission library ewo Bantama. That's a bridge anyway. A project kese pa.
Now ya dominachna ye shasia obekuya sapoma ha this trip no na direct but ye hwe na kwan be mu a den ya akoma fo bekwa kutaba nti no ye nsa be kana fe yetimi ahwe bridge ko na president bekwa commission. And the JB, before you ask your next question, let me say this based on the story you just told me. Okay, yenja isa Ghana ye good presidency animase etoda ya na ye akoye me say jema ye ka president a ye ntiase ye ka presidency a ense ye ntiase ye woni e bi o wa ka say president in commissioner is an insult to the people of the country. In never be o ka say president in commissioner, it's an indictment on the president. And never be o ka say president and commissioner, it's a political blunder. One, any president to commission 6 unit classroom block. Number 2, 2 unit classroom block, 3 unit classroom block. Any question, Mamma Penny and on commission this rubbish. The next point, any question, Mamma Penny be say 8-seater toilet facility, 6-seater toilet facility, 10-seater toilet facility. Not president via she suit. Ako fa pason. Ako jina o se Peter obetu obi aso na Yesu di atare. Papa akoye den o se me ko katis me ko tap me ko den me ko bie tie fia no. Wo de no to nchen ya. Yenja is a bridge in keten. 2 covered bridge, 6 covered bridge, 8 covered bridge. Now you mama penny atna plane every wherever. Ako that particular location, president koye den ya or commission a 6 covered bridge, 8 covered bridge. No. I thought I would say to talk cars. Now see about check cars. That's the whole Ghana fire service, the whole country. Umunya 9 cars. Immigration, umunya 9. Ghana police, umunya 9. Now no so mampenia ko jina ho. Now I co-presenting 9 cars. I didn't say that you trust nyame mpa sabe bu sabe nyado. You good presidency eni masesa. Ado sifam ko kate ye Captain Smart at Thailand or the chef yatago. These are little things. I think that and on president Diano on one case on a president about the commissioning of projects. It tells me they don't even respect the position they are occupying. Because how can a president just get up and say that 6 covered bridge commission? President get up, what are you going to do? 10-seater toilet KVIP, not president. You hear even our vice president saying that they may see toilets across the country. Now, now vice president or campaigning for with the why? These are some of the things we should stop doing with the presidency. It's an insult to us as people who queue to go and vote for them. I mean, where would you hear even a country like Mali? Look at what this guy is doing over there. He is not interested in KVIPs. The guy has built, God knows, the biggest hospital now there in his country. He's built the biggest tomato factory in the history of Africa. He's built that, the biggest tomatoes factory in Africa. Say, let me tell Ghana for on 95.1 FM. Assembly News say, going into next year, you be who money with tomatoes. because they say no oko omukro mu ha Burkina Wana well amodi tomato siba no mo fama because there's one of the biggest tomato factories in the whole of Africa abrante na siesi ho tomatoes no ono onya bi feed in the factory we ya then you come and tell him say for tomatoes no bra Ghana even if he's going to allow that economically he will increase the price because where there's scarcity prices go up. He would artificially or intelligently increase the prices of tomatoes. So we will be at the receiving end and we are the ones going to suffer. That's number one. Even onions. The gentleman is saying that going forward, he wants to package onions. So this onions, 500,000. It is not going to come in that form again. The onions are going to be packaged proper by the state. I want to emphasize this. It is being done by the state. It is not a private individual that the state is supporting. It is the state. How long in a branch a year cool? Then this guy has used just 144 million euros to build the biggest tomato factory in the whole of Africa. Just 144 million euros. The biggest tomato factory in Africa. Check the number of bonds. In less than 5 years, Abaywe raised bonds $13.8 billion. Show me one single factory. I will say me across Waha and NPP communicator never tenacity or say factory be our E-K say E&K say ben omuye ginger ne other things. Or say I buy no I'm on 1 million. I buy no man cars. I buy no SCC in the factory. I buy no equipment boom. Papa never know tenacity and I'm interrogating her. I did alone or no abitia. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Because of useless politics. Everybody with brains is behaving like a baby. How can you tell me I go to the bank for a loan and government can say that it's one district, one factory? For example, if Auntie B and Mr. Niyama and the board decide that they're going out to any of the banks to secure $2 million loan to expand Media General, then the government comes out. I've created a conducive environment, so that is one district, one factory. Why? Teddy, why? Me back home, Sunyani, 1996. 1996, I came to Sunyani. 1998, I was in Sunyani when J. Kufuor was elected as the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. From that time up until Kufuor left office, we were coming to Sunyani almost every month. Drong a half almost every month. On special operations. Me do Sunyani Miraho. Today I said it. Time. Because I cannot see anything. The only new things that you see, filling stations, shops, filling stations, shops, filling stations, shops. These are the things I'm seeing. And to my surprise, me will say the Biblia Boss say Sunyani Teaching Hospital. For Christ's sake, Debbie, a teaching hospital without a mammogram? I am here today. A teaching hospital with these, monarchical, dilapidated medical facilities. These are the things happening over here. Regional hospital, no. Regional actually, and you're teaching abeshevo. As if we don't, excuse my French, we don't even have brains to think to know what a teaching hospital is. If not for anything, there's Confanochi Teaching Hospital, there's Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Can we, by any measure and standard and form, compare what I saw here, what is still here, as Sunyani to Kolebu Teaching Hospital and that of Confanochi Teaching Hospital? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Then we get up and say that ultra-modern hospitals. Ultra-modern teaching hospital, Mayor. You call this ultra-modern teaching hospital. This was built by Rollins. This whole facility is here as the regional hospital at Wabunohano was built by Rollins, by the NDC. When you be no one be regional film, now already teaching a boom pimping. Say, regional teaching, Sunyani teaching hospital. Why? So I think that it's about time we begin to show some decency and some respect. And those occupying offices at the presidency should be bold enough to tell our president and all that this is about time we stand up and say that, Mr. President, this is far below the belt. Do not get close and go and commission. Waiting for your next question, please.
Nyame Aduma, I am told to say the long-awaited hospital Ashanti region, the biggest military hospital in the Ashanti region. Nanado Danko Akufuado, Edna Nibeko Akweshe, the progress of the work, and of course, Seria Hospital, which is also as Omuaka Kase completed, but Omunyan Commission ye. Almost Nyaka Aquine, the access road, and in the Munkania Omodebeko Seria. It's Wako Wedi, Ebiam and Payinu Kwana Wedinachi, Nuako Hebi. Obeko here for a military hospital and the Seria Hospital.
Even an American, sir, there are a lot of hospitals in this country. You really show now a few NPP for women me 50. Now you're born come on. Back home, maybe some say captain na a year day. And I want done with Chiama. Now, oh dear. Ye can Centronia or Ghana ha or ye MPP nipa na Centronia MPP 4 ye beje no atum se or ye dia ye wa na me no problem mejutum na semi ade ba ko pe e wo sunyane ha ye monumental na me fansa me kimra say ye hye nkomo ya si papa no do na he say ya sha agenda 111 ase na me say me can't agenda 111 me say tire me ade baako eye very monumental e wo Sunyane mountain so jebi je ekufo na actually okate sword for the Sunyane Nursing Training College. And let me say this again, I was here with the old boy. He started with only 40 nursing students, 40 of them. Come here today and see for yourself if this befits a nursing training college. If this actually befits a nursing training college, someone should show me another thing. 8 solid years. Let's say, for the fun of it all. You're too about for development. You're too about for prosperity. You're too about for strategic infrastructure. You're too about for jobs. You're too about for education. Quality one. Barbara Sunyane Habesha, he should just point to one single thing. One thing. A war Sunyane Abontiswa, a monumental. 8 years, over 2 years here. Debbie, there's none. Not one. And for a very long time, the man could not tell me anything. Why?
Well, so these are some of the issues, sir. I mean, it's very disturbing. But so far, Sunyane Enyan developing in Drew Babia. Say na yehuno no, but sisi amino kase muache. I mean, those times na ye bono half for region. Sisi ye bono region. Ene ye wa half for region. Ene ye wo ba ye wo ba ku bikra. Em so Sunyane bono region so muche mu half for. Bono region a half for. Ena whatever region. I mean, but we haven't actually felt any level of development. But I mean, for one course, Ufi Sunyane a wonam kwa so sisi a wokọ Ashanti region e kwan to say asphalt na tier rubber road na wonam so anase dey.
Okay. Ufri Kumasi ankasa wo ba e kwan no enya papa. Ba oba ni mu kakra manfa krondi antu mitrim. Ba ye dia yebeduru ho. Ti eduru ho amede betu mitrim na se china wo frami ametimi aka. Ena omo aye ekwan no baako eda nchemu Sana in China aka so de 1 lane nso de omo enye 1 lane nso ema meduru sunyane eduru mfimfin ba bia na eno nso age ne ho sunyane krom ankasa de enam sefie no kwan no timi se kwan dada eti etutu mo matetem ne ade but wo hwe enchen ni na junction bia yedu so ayo timi se futuru kwan sa na de ko you don't see any quality roads via excessive way a regional capital. And let me say this. I am a capital. It's not crying fenty. I say we think that it should be the same everywhere. Regional capital is the seat of the entire regional coordinating council. And a nearma a show MIA who say Adena regional capital ampa. So yes, lazy as people. We don't demand accountability from our leaders. I can authoritatively tell you, none of our cities deserve to be a regional capital. But because we have subjected ourselves to mediocrity, and I mean, baby political brains, we just get up and say that. Even look at Accra. Accra is a national capital. Look at the field. Look at what is in Greater Accra. And we call it national capital. Come to Sunyane, my port to Abam to here. Now, your first Sunyane Crowe say a regional capital. Development, and qualify no. But because you need the roads, the Anamsu say, like I told you, a old road at Daha. Any Anamsu. The other places, I call Dumesia crony there. One says, almost many politicians, dear Niasemiaka, homophobia, into chronomuni nano, Ofa, oil shop and Mabuna, Cheddar Tareha, almost say, Chronomuna, one more atomu pavement blocks, Nina, and Ura Chronoma, to say, Papa no. Beka yewo Unia TV so no sa pepe and it's here one akasa na yo mu pavement blocks omo de ato omu kuro nim one na eye edua omu nua e wo omu kuro eti omu bi bia apart from sa kuro na wo enter obehu say almost every single lane, every single street, you know, paved, you know. It is not like that again anywhere in the Bono region. So it tells you, sir, we lack basic things. Look, and now, Nyame Chadie, now light, you know, they be so fine. I know the what talk we do anyway in America, they be so fine. And other places, it was worse. It was worse.
I see. Monam Kasra Mobay, Mr. Momudru, Kunsu, Mankraso, Tepabani, Krumwa, Mr. Hoya Galam Society in Tiamunya. Why?
Masay, you blew her. You make Jania catch on there.
Oh no, but we have to be very sincere with you. Kunsu, Mankrasu, Kunsu, Tepabani, Krumnin, that particular enclave, they Baby Remu, Ewo, from Buno de Baby Remu, Ashanti region, Kunsu, Mankrasu, Tepabani, that area, enclave, Nina, a Galamsey site. Timisa Momona Mamunya, Namuka, Quacotatachim. Why? Maybe I quack top to be Muna, Moku Diemia, Mr. Moa, Monqua here, Yedomo.
Give me a dance. Now, I'm in the more actually, Namushi, my and so I say. Namia Duna, you do Kumasia. Obati and Kan, Kumasi, Bedinam, you know, you Kumasia. That I have saying at the Atwas or a Eastern region. And yes, you say, media house, via or memoir. Why the Biaka studio, a car less than 14 days, near Kotwaba. Yeah, regional tour. Where Uniaba say, TNM, ye longer half a region. The medical catcher say, I me 16 regions now you create here no. I still see say what 10 regions, and I've told you time without number. 7 year Ghana man will go back to 10 regions. 16 regions, no me won't pass over here also. Nana no me here fine, we here schools, we here hospitals. What that also be creative region, now creative region. Now call her diamond regional minister. Oh her dime, Eddie man call for them. Now oh executive budget no any increase. What bra governmental budget no we reduce MP share of the common fund and this is the assembly common fund 3-4 quarters and core now we creative region now we talk land cruisers we talk pickups at the regional I mean, these are the basic things we should sit down as a country and then we ask ourselves there were 16 regional ministers and I'm a president and to me appointed deputy regional ministers even though that is not too important, but regions now you create and Sunyani was carved to become the regional capital of the Bono region. Now I am leaving Sunyani. I know Sunyani from 1996. Today I've been here. I was here yesterday. What has changed? There's nothing. Ade Asusa was Sunyani regional Sunyani Regional Hospital. Atwachene and we are teaching actually a regional and teaching hospital. That is the only thing in this city. And our politicians are not ashamed, of these things. They are just not ashamed